guys, so today's video is a makeup tutorial inspired by the 1960s, and it is in collaboration with Warner Brothers and the new movie Jersey Boys that is out June 20th, which is tomorrow. And fun fact, Jersey Boys was actually a play before it was a movie, which I didn't know, so I thought that was really cool. So yeah, I will definitely be going to see the movie when it comes out. I'm so excited, and I hope you guys enjoy my mod 60s inspired makeup. First, I'm using a facial spray. This is by Badescu, and it's very hydrating because it has aloe and rose water in it. And rose water actually also helps combat acne. Then I'm using my Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation to even out my complexion, and this is in the shade 5, and I like to apply it on the areas where I need it most first, which I have lots of acne scars and discoloration, so I'm just smushing it into my skin with my fingers, and then after that, I blend out everything with my beauty blender to give me a more skin-like finish. You want to make sure you use your beauty blender while it's damp, otherwise when it's dry it'll just suck up all the foundation and you'll just end up wasting more because you'll be applying and then trying to blend it out, and it'll really just defeat the purpose, so always use it damp. Then I like to go in with my Nars Stick Concealer in the color Custard, and I really just use this to spot conceal on my cheeks and my chin because, like I said, that's where I have the most acne scars. If you don't have a beauty blender to blend out your concealer, you can try using a brush or your fingers, but use dabbing motions as I'm doing here, rather than using swiping motions, which would just move around the product that you just applied and basically swipe it off. Then I'm using a Creaseless Concealer, which is my MAC Prolongwear in NW20, and I'm using that just underneath my under eye circles, and I don't want to go extremely light with this. I am a bit tan right now, that's why it looks like it's really light, but it works. Then I'm blending it out with my MAC Pro Blending Sponge, and I love this one because of the pointed tip. Then I wanted to highlight, so I used my Tarina Tarantino highlighting pen, and it looks a little peachy here, but it gives off more of a pink glow, which is more brightening. So I'm putting that on the high points of my cheekbones, center of my forehead, down my nose, above my lip, and just a very tiny bit on my chin. This will bring those areas up and out and give you more prominent cheekbones. Now I'm setting everything except my under eyes with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, and this powder gives a really nice glow and it's not such a matte finish. For my under eyes, I used my Nars Translucent Crystal Powder, and I used a Real Techniques setting brush with that. Now I'm bronzing up the skin with my Sharon Osbourne Limited Edition Bronzer and Highlighter Duo, and I'm just applying that to the hollows of my cheekbones and around my hairline to give myself more warmth. Then I'm using my Makeup Forever contouring kit and brush, and I'm very lightly sculpting out my cheekbone with this cool brown tone, and I'm just doing a very little bit just to give a little bit of a sculpt, and then I'm blending it upward so it's barely noticeable. I kept the blush very light, and I chose a soft pink matte blush, and I'm applying it in the same area that I applied the bronzer, almost like contouring with it, but back then women used to contour with blush, so why not? Now I'm using an eyeshadow base, and this is Soft Ochre by MAC, which has a more yellow tone to it, and I'm blending that all over my eyelid with my finger. Now I'm using my Lorac Pro Palette and I'm taking light pink and applying that right underneath my brow bone with a MAC 242 brush, which is just a flat shader brush, and then I'm pulling that down into the crease because this will help with blending later. And then I'm taking cream, which is still light but not so pink, and then I'm putting that all over my eyelid with the same brush. Now I'm going in with the shade Nude and putting that on my inner corners to make the look more sparkly and not extremely matte. I also applied that to the inner corner of my lower lash line to make my eyes appear wider and brighter. Now the next three shades I'll be using are Taupe, Sable, and Espresso. First I'm going in with Taupe on a MAC 224 brush and applying that from the outer portion of my crease onto the inner portion of my crease. You want to use windshield wiper motions as well as circular motions to really get a nice blend. Then I switched to a 217 with the same color taupe on my brush, and I'm putting that in my crease to add even more definition. Now I'm going in with a Sable on the same 217 brush and doing the same thing as the previous step. Now I'm creating a very soft flick up and out from the crease, and you don't want this to be too prominent, but you just want it to be very soft and kind of like it's not really there, but it is. Then I just wanted to darken the crease even more, so I'm taking Espresso and I'm very lightly starting to carve out the crease, and it's not a super cut crease, but as you can see it's very natural. I'm following my natural crease, and again I'm taking it and flicking it up and out from the crease to kind of create a semi cat eye with the shadow. And then you want to make sure you blend. Of course, a cut crease has a little bit of a sharp edge, but you don't want an extreme line unless that's what you're going for. Of course, I went in and I added more of that cream shadow onto my eyelid in case I lost any intensity. No mod makeup is complete without some white eyeliner, so of course I'm adding that to my lower lash line to make my eyes pop. Then I'm lightly shading right underneath my lower lash line with that taupe color and Sable as well, just so that I can have a little bit more definition underneath my lower lash line and make my lashes look a lot fuller. Now for the eyeliner. This is really the star of the show and it will make or break your look. So what I'm doing is creating a very thick cat eye on the outer corner, and as I get closer to the inner corner, I'm creating a really thin line. I'm using Makeup Forever Aqua Cream in black with a MAC 206 liner brush. I'm adding Benefit's They're Real Mascara to my top and bottom lashes, and you want to be liberal with this and don't be afraid to add a ton on your lower lashes. As you can see, I went with more spikier lashes just like Twiggy, and these are from Chroma Beauty, which is the Kardashian sisters beauty line, and I apply that onto my lashes and then I use the tweezers to manipulate them in place. Then I tightline with my Marc Jacob highliner in Blacker to make my lashes look fuller and hide the band even further. For the lips, I'm taking my NYX lip liner in Natural and a Wet n Wild Fergie collection lipstick, and I'm lining my lips and then I'm softly blending it out with my finger so I don't have a really harsh line. I wanted to keep the lips really nude, and as you can see, I did get a nude lip with this, but I felt like it was a little too pale. So I went in with MAC Saint Germain just on top to give it more of a baby doll pink look. Now here's the finished look. I hope you guys feel inspired to go create your own mod makeup inspired look. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I can't wait to go see Jersey Boys opening tomorrow. So I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.